Hi, and Happy New Year. Welcome 2025. This is Raquel with W2W Cafe 10. You know the scripture in Nehemiah chapter 8 that reads, "The joy of the Lord is our strength." I was reading a different passage or a different version, which is the Amplified, and there's a part of that scripture that we often leave out and you don't hear quoted. In fact, I've never really quoted it. But in that version, it states that the joy of the Lord is our strength and our stronghold. And that answered many questions that I often asked myself as I was going through some challenging times where I wanted to give up and I just couldn't. And I didn't understand it. Well, when I think about what stronghold means, that answers a question that I've had. So there's 3 ways that I've been able to tell when I am under the influence of the joy of the Lord. When the joy of the Lord has become my stronghold, I don't and I can't give up. The situation is so hard and I know that it is, and the circumstances haven't changed, but I can't give up. There's this supernatural strength inside of me that is unexplainable, that keeps me going forward, and that increases my trust and faith in the Lord. My faith in knowing that God will fulfill and accomplish what He has started, regardless of the circumstance. The second way I know is I just can't complain. I don't know if you've ever found yourself in that place where things are so bad and you want to complain, you want to nag, but you just can't find the words. As a matter of fact, you don't even talk about it with anybody. And not because you are in hiding, but there's just no words. You can't explain yourself. You can't find a beginning or an end to it. It's supernatural. The third way I know is my desire to be in the presence of the Lord is heightened. My sensitivity for His presence. But there is an increasing desire to just want to read more scripture, want to pray, just want to be in the presence of the Lord. It's different. It's unexplainable. And there's times that I've even thought, I am ready to give up. I am going to stop here and not continue. But just the thought of that, I'm reminded of where else do I go? And all I can do is continue going forward, knowing that regardless of where I am today, this is not my final destination. And I gladly move forward, trusting that God has already figured it out. So go back and read Nehemiah chapter 8 from verse 9 to 12. And you'll see in the scripture, I read it in the Amplified. I read the King James Version all the time, but I started researching, trying to figure out what this joy was. What is this that I'm experiencing? Because I couldn't find a feeling or an emotion to it. I just knew that it was different. And you'll see that God will show you how the joy of the Lord is manifested in your life and how you will know that the presence of God has shown up through His joy. God bless you.